Students, this is question 2. Given that A is equal to 6, B is equal to -4, and C is equal to 8, we are asked to calculate the value of A squared positive B divided by C negative B. So let's get the solution. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it like this. Consider A squared positive B divided by C negative B. And then we will be substituting the values we get. So for A is going to be 6 squared, for B is going to be -4, for C is going to be 8, B is going to be -4. This is 36 -4 over 8, negative positive, that's 4. 36 -4 will give you 32, 8 added with 4 will give you 12. 8, or I would say 4 divides here, 8 times 4 divides here 3 times. So you get 8 over 3 as a solution. And that is a good place for us to stop. So this is 2A. So let's move on to the next one. Now this is B. Simplify the expression. So you have 3 of x negative y positive 4 of x positive 2y. Now this is the solution. You distribute this. 3 into x will give you 3x. 3 into -y will give you -3y. 4 times x will give you 4x. 4 times 2y will give you 8y. Add x to x. 3x added with 4x, and then 8y added with 3y. This will give you 7x. This would give you 5y. So this is a solution for this question. Now this is part 1. Now part 2, we have 4x squared multiplied with 3x to the power of 4 divided by 6x cubed. I'm going to multiply 4 into 3, 12. Now you have x squared and x to the power of 4. Let me write it like this. Divided by 6 into x raised to the power of 3. We got a formula from the law of indices. A raised to the power of m times a raised to the power of n is a raised to the power of m positive n. So this is going to be, of course 6 can divide 12 2 times, so I'll place 2 there. This is x raised to the power of 2 positive 4 divided by x raised to the power of 3, which is 2 times x raised to the power of 6 divided by x raised to the power of 3. I want to move this to the numerator, so I will have 2 times x raised to the power of 6 times x raised to the power of -3. Applying the same formula, this is going to be 2 times x raised to the power of 6 added with -3, which will give me 2 times x raised to the power of 3. So this is the solution for this question. So let's move on to the next one. Now C is solve the inequality. X -3 lesser than 3x -7. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this -7 to other side, or in fact you can simply add +7 both sides. We get, so you have x -3 +7 is less than 3x -7 +7. -7 +7 goes off. You have x -4 less than 3x. Now what I wish to do is I want to bring this 4 to the other end. So it's actually +4, not -4. -3 added with +7 will give us +4. So I'm going to add -4 both sides. So that would give me x +4 -4 less than 3x -4. So you have x less than 3x -4. Now I want to actually bring this x to this side, or I would say 3x to this side. What you do is you add a negative 3x both sides. You have x added with negative 3x less than 3x added with negative 3x negative 4. Positive negative goes off, you get negative 2x less than negative 4. Now what I wish to do is I would like to divide by 2 both sides. So this is going to be negative 2x divided by 2 less than 4 divided by 2. 2 gets cancelled, 2 divides here 2 times. So negative x less than negative 2. Now I would like to multiply by negative 1 both sides. When you multiply by negative 1, the inequality will change. So this will become x greater than negative negative positive 2. So this will be the solution. Now you don't have to follow this system of working, but you have to make sure that you arrive at this answer. So this is in detail. Of course I could have simplified this with just 2 steps, but I have to be scaffolding the entire setup, how exactly we are arriving at this value, so that you can understand it better. Okay, now having given you that information, we are asked to find if x is an integer. This is part 1 of C, and you have part 2 for C. It states like this: if x is an integer, find the smallest value of x that satisfies the inequality above. Now clearly, see what is the inequality states? X is greater than 2. So what will be the smallest integer that satisfies this? This means x is equal to 3 is the smallest integer that satisfies x greater than 2. So that completes this entire question.